On behalf of the owner, Mr. Robert Williamson, Jason Thompson back here for, I believe it is the second time in 4 years yours truly has been here at South Georgia State. They will play the later game, with the action kicking off here with the number 7 seed, East Georgia State. They upset Albany Tech on their own floor on Tuesday. They'll be the visitors wearing the all blacks with the white and gold East Georgia across the front against the home team for this one, Gordon College, the number 3 seed. Interesting enough, these two teams split during the regular season with both teams winning on the road. East Georgia went to Gordon on the 3rd of February, winning 76-60. Gordon on February 26th went to East Georgia and won 66-57. Speaking of East Georgia State, rather. We have the makings of an incredible women's final that's about to get underway here in moments. The last two teams that won championships on the women's side, South Georgia Tech and East Georgia. That one should be a great one. You can see Gordon walking across the screen in the white. Well, one thing's for sure, folks, you're practically on the court here at South Georgia State. They only have like 5 or 6 rows, so we are like right on the court. So hopefully that means we won't catch any magic words on the court because we're this close to the action. Our PA announcer is introducing the starting lineups. We will do the same. East Georgia State to our left will be starting number 1, Zyquan Grant, 6'7" sophomore from Hinesville, Georgia. Number 9 is Fred Sebro Jr., 6'5" sophomore from Swainsboro, Georgia, so he's a local boy. Number 10, Jalen Gallman, 6'3" sophomore from Tampa. Number 12 is Dante Howard, 6'4" sophomore from Augusta. And number 21 is Jalen Harris, 6'3" sophomore from Kennesaw, Georgia. And Gordon wearing the whites to our right will start number 3, Christian Burnett. Number 4, Jamari Piercy. Number 6 is Christian Bacon. 8 is Daniel Lamont. And 15, Giorgio Francisi. It'll be it'll be South Georgia State and Georgia Highlands in our nightcap at 8 o'clock Eastern. Georgia Highlands going to South Georgia Tech and winning by 2 on Tuesday. Kind of a neat thing they do here in the GCAA. 8 teams make it. If you finished in the top 4 in the regular season, you get to host a on-campus game on Tuesday. The highest remaining seed from Tuesday night gets the host, which is number 1, South Georgia State. Looking to get to Hutchinson for the 3rd time in 5 years. And if you're a basketball junkie like me, folks, you owe it to yourself to go to Hutch at least once. The whole place shuts down. I mean, every game is packed. I think that arena seats about 8,000 or 9,000. Got to go in 1993 when Pensacola Junior College won the national title. And shout out to John Josie, correct? He's our camera operator today. Student here at South Georgia State, so we appreciate him. East Georgia going from left to right, Gordon from right to left. The tip is won by, it'll be East Georgia basketball. It'll be Gallman inbounding to number 1, Zyquan Grant, with Bacon on him. Sebro to Harris, near side. Shot clock at 15. Good ball move near East Georgia. 3 ball straight away. Rims out by Howard. The offensive board by East Georgia. They'll get another 20 seconds. Driving baseline, Howard lost it. It's going to be Gordon basketball. The Bobcats from Swainsboro. The Highlanders from Barnesville, Georgia. Full court pressure here by East Georgia, and they get it across. This is Burnett. Lamont is being guarded by Jalen Gallman. Shot clock at 17. Opening minute of this one, game one of our semifinal doubleheader here on the GCAA Sports Network. Ball is tipped and stolen away. It's Howard. Up ahead and knocked away from behind. Gallman had it and knocked away. Do not see Daniel Elder today because I'm assuming he's at the women's final. We'll probably see him tomorrow. The ball is tipped into the backcourt and Howard has it. Down low, off glass, scoring is number 3. Correction, number 9, Seabro Jr. East Georgia with the game's first lead. We're about a minute 20 in. This is Bacon, near side Burnett, as they work it around the perimeter. Burnett again. Shot clock at 12. Muscling inside, number 8, inside. Nice interior pass to Franchisi. Nice assist by Lamont. Gordon with the full court pressure now. Bobcats will get it across. Driving, the kick out in the corner, 3, ball good by number 10, Jalen Goldman. 5-2 lead here for East Georgia State. Franchisi handling it up top. Will drive, and the offensive foul as Franchisi barrels into number 10, Jalen Goldman. That'll be the first foul for either team. We are 2 minutes, 3 seconds into this one. And a 5-2 lead for East Georgia State as Grant will get it across. He's being defended by Burnett. Shot clock at 16. Gallman. 3 ball, Grant, good! Saquon Grant. Pair of triples early for East Georgia. They lead 8-2. As Christian Bacon gets it across. He's being guarded by Grant. Burnett with the left-hand dribble. The stop, and it's blocked. He's blocked, but he's down in a heap on the far side. Number 9, Seabro Jr. got a piece of it, but I think he landed on the ankle of a teammate. He went up high and deflected it, but he is down. And it looks like number 24 coming off the bench here is Jacoby Cheatham from Chester, South Carolina. And he is helped off, so hopefully he'll be all right. And you're watching the GCAA semi-final. 1 of 2 today here on JockJive / the GCAA Sports Network as number 10, Gallman, will inbound to Grant. Almost 3 minutes into this one. Harris. Grant. Here comes the screen from Cheatham. Grant gets it back. Shot clock at 10. 3 ball again near side. Good again by Jalen Gallman. He's got 2 triples early. And the number 7 seed leads 11-2, 4 minutes in. Here's Lamont. So I imagine if you're an East Georgia State fan, you're flipping back and forth between both games. That's stolen away, Cheatham. Again, the East Georgia women and South Georgia Tech. Man, that ought to be a good one. This is Harris. As number 9 for East Georgia making his way to the table, or that's Seabro walking off actually with the shoe off. And scoring, number 12, timeout Gordon. We'll take 1-2 here on the GCAA Sports Network. So the number 7 seed has come out firing. They lead 13-2. And again, we'll have our under 16 media timeout here soon, as we're at 16-10. Franchisi into the corner. Burnett with the baseline. Jumper good from about 18. 13-4 our scores. We're under 16 minutes, so we'll have us our media timeout on the next dead ball. Cheatham, the kick out. Good ball movement here. Grant. 3 ball off the mark by Harris, and the rebound by Daniel Lamont for Gordon, as the Highlanders bring it across with number 6, Christian Bacon. Keeping his dribble alive. Shot clock at 16. Piercy shakes off the screen from Lamont. Nice pass inside. Good ball movement. Kick out 3 ball near side. Way off the mark by Burnett. Rebounded by East Georgia all the way ahead. And, can't get it to go. Howard, but we have a foul, I believe, on number 4, Piercy, which should be our under 16 media timeout. They haven't caught it yet. So I guess we'll play on. Dante Howard, first of 2, and he hits the first. 14-4 our score. Again, the hosts, South Georgia State and Georgia Highlands. Georgia Highlands' long trip from Cartersville as the free throw good by Howard. 15-4, the number 7 seed. Looking to pull off another upset this week, as Bacon to Franchisi with the left-hand dribble. Going all the way to the glass, high off the glass, no good, but the offensive board and put back. Number 8, Daniel Lamont's first field goal. Gallman. Cheatham looking to muscle his way in. The up and under, scoop shot, no good, and rebounded by Lamont. Franchisi driving, no contact, and the offensive board by number 8, Lamont. The 20-footer off the mark by Bacon. Another offensive rebound, Franchisi, as Burnett steps into an 18-footer, no good, and Cheatham the rebound for East Georgia State. Bobcats will drive here, going off glass, score it, and the foul. Jalen Gallman with 8 already. As number 15, I believe, Franchisi called for his second foul. Team foul number 2, as Jalen Gallman looking for his 9th point. He's outscoring Gordon by himself here in the first 5.5. Off the mark, rebounded by Daniel Lamont. 14-13 and counting here in the first half. Almost backcourt, but I think we're going to get a push, I believe, on Grant. Bodying up. First foul for East Georgia State here, and we're almost 6 minutes in. Gordon inbound far side with Burnett to Bacon. Piercy off the screen from Lamont. He still has it. Shot clock at 13. 14 exactly. He draws into a double team, and a jump ball is called. But it'll stay Gordon basketball. Gordon has 10 seconds on the shot clock, 13:56 here in the first. And I think we're going to get either travel or he's out of bounds. Burnett, that's going to be a turnover. This is Gallman. Harris in the corner. He'll try to drive baseline. Splits the defenders and scores. Nice finish, Jalen Harris. 19-6. See Sebro trying to work out that ankle injury down to our far side as he's jumping up and down on it, trying to strengthen it up a little bit. Off glass, scored, and the foul. Daniel Lamont will be going to the line. With the foul being called on number 10, Gallman, that'll be his first. I believe we have 2 fouls on each side. As number 13, Malik Hinton in for the first time, freshman from Stone Mountain, Georgia. And for Gordon, number 23. I pray I get it close. Oluwasiton Oke. My apologies, Olu, we got that one wrong. 19-8 as the free throw is missed. Again, number 13, Malik Hinton into the game. Drive, and the travel is called. .13:02 left here in the first half, 19-9. So Lamont did get the free throw, he has 5. Number 11 in for Gordon is Dion Williams, and it's turned over. And is swatted emphatically, number 3, Burnett. 12:44 left, and here comes number 14. In for East Georgia State, that is Taj Williams. 12:44 left here in the first half. This is Harris, high arcing shot is good. Harris with 6 so far. 21-9 as Bacon. Bacon. Again, number 11 for Gordon is Dion Williams. Reverse layup, no good by Oke, and it's rebounded by East Georgia. And they'll push it here with Gallman. Number 14 with it now, Williams. 3 ball, too strong by Jalen Harris, rebounded by Gordon's number 6, Bacon. And he loses it. Off glass, and he is bumped. As Oke, kind of a little body check, and it look like we have an injury on the far side. I'm worried that, they have the padding behind the goal, but there's about 18 inches where there's no padding, and I'm afraid he may have found some of it. He is still down holding his head. So Oke is going to be called for the foul. And I believe we're going to have us a timeout. Oh, this is our under 12 media timeout, I guess. So we'll take it here on JockJive, GCAA Sports Network. Back here, Oke is getting called for a flagrant. No play on the ball. He kind of threw his hip into Gallman, and he lost his footing, and he appears to be all right because I'm thinking he may have bonked his head just underneath the Hawks. You see the Hawks padding behind the goal. But he's going to be all right. He's going to get – so East Georgia's going to get 2 shots and the ball. Talking with some of the South Georgia State players who are up here. Was telling them that was kind of like an old bad boy Pistons foul right there. I had to explain to him what that meant as Gallman with the free throw. 22-9, and misses the second. So Gallman has 10 already. Imagine this is the Georgia Highlands contingent that's here on the far side, as East Georgia will inbound after the flagrant foul. Up ahead to number 21, this is Harris. Howard. Hinton. As Cheatham trying to muscle his way in, the kick out. Pull up from about 16, no good by Williams. And ripping the rebound down, Jamori Piercy for Gordon. Still has it. Oh, he tries to go behind his back, and it's picked. Howard will throw it down with some authority. 24-9. The number 7 seed has roared out of the gates here. As number 6, Bacon, loses his footing. But somebody, as number 13, Hinton, will be called for the foul. That's the third team foul on East Georgia. So we're a good ways from a bonus for either side. I have 3 for East Georgia, just 2 for Gordon. As number 6, Christian Bacon, missing the first one. This is good. Sebro Jr. coming back in after rolling that ankle early. Again, we encourage you to like us on Facebook. JockJive Sports is the address. We will update our scores there as Bacon gets the second one. 24-10. Bobcats with the 2-touchdown lead. As number 13, Hinton gets it across. He's being guarded by Bacon. Number 14 with it, Williams. Driving, getting it ripped away on the way up was Harris. So I believe East Georgia will keep possession. 10:52 left in the half, 14 on the shot clock. Free ball, left wing, good by number 21, Jalen Harris. He has 9. The alley and the missed on the oop part, as number 11, Dion Williams, could not finish. East Georgia the other way, off the mark, rebounded by number 3, Burnett, as Franchisi to the scorer's table and his 2 fouls. Here comes the screen from Oki. The fake from Bacon and pass to number 11, Dion Williams. Off the glass scoring, number 6, Bacon. It's 27-12. As number 13, Hinton, brings it across. He's being guarded by Burnett. We're halfway home here in the first half, 9:53 and counting. It has been all Bobcats from the start. As Sebro Jr. back in there, he'll put up the short jumper and score. Sebro Jr. with 4. 29-12. Looks like Lamont to the table as well. As Bacon handling it, number 6 to Burnett. Here comes the screen from Oki, but he goes the other way. Bacon with it, shot clock at 11. He drives, puts off glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, won by East Georgia's Dante Howard. Hinton has it ripped away from him. Here comes Bacon, and the Highlanders coming the other way. Off glass, no good by Williams, but he's going to the line. Number 12 being called for the foul. Howard, that's his first. We have a bunch of changes here after this first free throw. Looks like we got 4 subs coming in for the Highlanders as he gets the first. So we'll see who stays. Well, the shooter has to stay. And I guess Franchisi is going to go in for the shooter. And Dion Williams gets them both. 9:05 left here in the first half. Number 11 in for the first time for East Georgia State is Khalid Racine. Battle for the rebound. It will be Gordon basketball. So both teams going to the bench a lot here in this first half. As Bacon's going to bring it across. Be guarded by Hinton. 8:45 and counting here in the first. Burnett. And he's going to be called for travel. Full court pressure here from the Highlanders. As Hinton, I guess either the clock or the shot clock didn't start. Full court pressure is Taj Williams with it. Now to number 21, Harris. Hinton brings it across the line. 8:25 and counting here in the first half. It is Williams trying to work on, I believe it is Bacon. Turn around in the lane, rimming good by number 11, Khalid Racine. Up 2 touchdowns and a field goal, 31-14. The number 7 seed. This is Lamont going all the way to the glass. Too strong, battle for the rebound. It's going to be won by East Georgia. Seabro Jr. up ahead. Off glass and scoring. Number 14, Taj Williams. Bacon to Williams now. He's in trouble. He finds the 3 ball off the mark. Number 5 in for Gordon is Amari Adonis. A scoop shot, no good, but the rebound won by Burnett. And here's number 5, we mentioned him. 3 ball from the corner, but he stepped out of bounds. Does Dion Williams, and that looks like that is our under 8-minute media timeout. So we'll take one as well here on JockJive / the GCAA Sports Network. Back to the action here in Waycross, Georgia. Home of the South Georgia State Hawks, who will play the nightcap. It's stolen away. It looked like number 2, Darius Zachary, poked it away. The drive, the kick, 3 ball far side is good by Darius Zachary. He's in for the first time. And it's stolen away, and Zachary again. Correction, Burnett So East Georgia says, we've seen enough. We're going to call timeout. So we'll take 1-2 on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Full court pressure here from Gordon, who's scored the last 5 quickly. But it's still a commanding lead here for East Georgia, 33-19. Hinton looking to drive. He kicks out 3. Ball too strong by Gallman. Batted around, batted around, batted around. It's going to be won by Daniel Lamont for Gordon as they look to creep a little closer. Bacon being guarded by Jalen Harris up top. Down low and losing the handle. Williams looks like he's going to have an easy dunk as Grant comes in for East Georgia for number 13, Malik Hinton. This is Gallman with it, getting across the half-court stripe. We're under 6 minutes at 5:52, and missing the dunk, but going to the line will be number 9, Fred Sebro Jr. As I believe that's number 8, Lamont, getting called for the foul. It's interesting, our official near us, he put up the 5 and then like the 3 to the side to say it's a single digit, number 8. I don't think I've ever seen that done before, but that makes sense. As of putting up, 2 hands of 4, you'd think it might be 44. Number 9 is Fred Sebro Jr. Apparently the ankle's fine. He nearly threw down a dunk right there. He gets the first of 2. He has 5. 15-point lead for the 7 seed. So again, South Georgia and Georgia Highlands will be in our nightcap. 35-19 our score. Sebro with 6. Trying to find Bacon in the corner. It was knocked away. Good hustle play by Harris. But Gordon will inbound. 19 on the shot clock. 5:40 left here in the first half. It is a 3-ball near corner, too strong by Burnett. Battle for the rebound. It will be East Georgia ball. More pressure here from the Highlanders as Zyquan Grant will get it across, being guarded by Bacon. The scoop shot, no good. And it'll stay East Georgia ball. So Grant for East Georgia, Bacon for Gordon are both 5'10". The scoop shot, no good. Ripped out of there by Daniel Lamont. This is Burnett with the left-hand dribble to Dion Williams, being guarded by Harris. Up top now, the diminutive ones, I guess you could say, Bacon and Grant. Bacon will kick out as the Gordon bench calls out the shot clock, driving with 4 on the shot clock as Daniel Lamont will be going to the line. as Sebro Jr. will pick up the foul, his first, and 5 team fouls for East Georgia. Clock stopped here at 4:42 as Daniel Lamont looks to add to his 5-point total and does. As Dion Williams gets a rest, and I believe Piercy, number 4, went in for him for Gordon. Lamont looking to get both of them, and gets the friendly roll. He has 7. 35-21. And a little bit of trouble there, Harris, and East Georgia will call, I believe, a 30-second timeout. So we'll take one as well. You're watching the GCAA men's basketball tournament on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Back to the action here as East Georgia will inbound with Grant. Shot clock at 15, game clock 4:26 here in the first. 3 ball from the far side, no good. Batted around, it's going to be won by Gordon's Jamari Piercy. Bacon with the drive all the way to the goal and scores. Christian Bacon with 5. Here come the Highlanders now within 12. As Grant gets it across. Being guarded by Darius Zachary, number 2. To the far side, Sebro Jr. to Grant. Cutting to the basket, scoring, number 21, Jalen Harris. He has 11. The lead is 14. We're under 4 minutes now at 3:42. Bacon with the drive, the kick out, 3 ball, too strong by Burnett, but the offensive board, Bacon in the corner. He'll try to go up and under, lost it on the way up. Stolen away by Grant, and I believe Bacon's going to get called for the foul in the backcourt. That'll be his first. So that is 6 for Gordon. So East Georgia will be shooting on the next one. Clock stopped here at 3:17. It is a 14-point lead for the number 7 seed. They have led from the start. Here's Harris. Gallman. Sebro Jr. to Dante Howard up top. Far side, Grant will fire the triple. Rims out. But Sebro Jr. the rebound and the putback. He has 8. 39-23. Piercy. Kick out. Burnett will fire the long jumper, no good, and he tips it to Piercy. Gordon will get another 23 ball, far side, rims out by Zachary. Another try for Gordon as Grant pokes it away from Lamont as the Gordon contingent wanting a foul. So I guess this is the under 4 media timeout, and we'll take it as well here on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Back here in Waycross, Georgia, on the campus of South Georgia State College. The host will play in the nightcap. Up top here, Burnett, 3-ball straight away, good. Christian Burnett with 7. So 39-26 our score now. Grant with it up top. Gallman. Howard. Grant, top of the key, trying to work. Gets a man up in the air, off glass, no good. It'll be Gordon basketball. We're under 2 minutes now at 1:59. Game 1 of our doubleheader here with the championship game tomorrow at 4 Eastern. As Christian Bacon being guarded by Grant. Piercy looking to use the Lamont screen, does. East Georgia switches, 3-ball, way off the mark by Burnett. Rebounded by East Georgia. Jalen Harris with it. To Gallman. The drive off glass and scoring. Number 21, Jalen Harris. Having quite the half. He has 13. Lead back up to 15. We're at 1:12. Down low and the kick out. Good ball movement here. Bacon will fire the triple and hit it. Christian Bacon. His first 3, he has 8. And the lead down to 12. We're under a minute here at 46 seconds. Grant being guarded by Bacon. He'll look to drive, the kick out, 3-ball, near corner, no good. Rebounded by Burnett, poked away, and going to the line will be number 10, Jalen Gallman, I believe. He was fouled by number 3, Burnett. So East Georgia will be in the bonus for all of 27 seconds. As number 10 to the line, Jalen Gallman. He has 9. It's his 3rd free throw miss as Cheatham in for East Georgia for number 9, Sebro Jr. Shot clock is off. Gordon can hold it for the last if they wish. Jalen Gallman will get the second. It's 42-29. As Bacon will bring it across. Three ball from the near side, off the mark by Zachary. He comes East Georgia with 12 seconds left and beating everybody down the court. The two-hand jam by Dante Howard, and a technical foul is called. East Georgia's claiming there was a man underneath him. He had to do it to protect himself. No, but they're going to call the T. He's pleading his case. He said there's a man underneath him. What was he supposed to do? I imagine that's what he's saying. I'm paraphrasing. The dunk makes it 44-29, but Christian Burnett, I think it was the little pull-up at the end. If he didn't try to do the chin-up, maybe the T doesn't get called. As Burnett to the line, he has 7. And the free throw good. So what we'll do is we have the clock on here, so we'll start it at the half to give you an idea of when we're going to be back. We'll just turn the headset down, and we'll be back when you see that clock hit 0. 8 seconds. Stolen away, and East Georgia's going to get a chance with 1 second, and they don't get it off. So that'll do it for the half. 44-30 is our score. Oh, correction, we have a 15-minute half. So we'll turn the headset down and be back in 15 minutes here on the GCAA Sports Network. Got some halftime stats as one of the greatest performers that ever lived. The late Michael Jackson, Billie Jean playing in the background. Here's your stat right here. East Georgia shooting 53%, Gordon at 39. There's your ball game right there. Go through individually who has done what so far. Jalen Harris with 11, Jalen Gallman with 10, Fred Sebro Jr. with 8, same with Dante Howard. Zyquan Grant with 3, Taj Williams with 2. Christian Burnett and Christian Bacon both have 8 for Gordon. Daniel Lamont with 6, Amari Adams with 3, Dion Williams, Giorgio Franchisi both with 2, and Jamari Piercy with 1. Lamont with 7 rebounds so far. And Zyquan Grant with 4 assists for East Georgia. We were mentioning earlier about liking us on Facebook, JockJive Sports, the address. You can keep updated on all of the games that we're doing and the scores. It's like Georgia Military College, we do their baseball. They winning handily. They won game 2 11-0 and won 10-0 in game 1. South Georgia Tech over East Georgia 44-30. That is a halftime score. That's the women's final going on right now. Robert doing a big high school baseball tournament along the Gulf Coast in our neck of the woods in South Walton. Trinity Christian 6-4 over Marist. Arnold 4-2 over Providence. IMG 2-1 over Trinity Christian. So we got another 3 minutes or so till we get back to the action. So we'll take one more break for the start of the second half here on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Back here at Waycross, Georgia, campus of South Georgia State, who will play in about an hour. In game 2 of our doubleheader, they'll take on Georgia Highlands, but first things first. The 7th seed East Georgia State has led wire to wire. They lead 40-33 or 44-30 rather, as we start the second half. It looks like East Georgia will get the opening possession in the second half. Looks like Dante Howard will trigger it in as the Gordon contingent will come into your screen. I'm going to shout out to Dave Elder, who I'm assuming we'll see here tomorrow for his support of JockJive over the years. Like I said, I was here for that first one in 2020/21. Don't know what to make of that, so I was here when South Georgia State hosted the men's side. I was at East Georgia on the women's side when they were dominant, so I don't, whatever that stat is worth. This is Grant and Bacon. The little guy is getting after it. Here comes the screen. Grant with it. To Gallman. Will drive, shot clock at 10. The drive, the kick. Howard. 3 ball way off the mark by Gallman, but the offensive board and put back, number 21. Jalen Harris. Having him quite the game. Yeah, 16. 15 rather. And knocked away. Here comes East Georgia. Gordon has numbers back. Gallman. Opening minute of the second half. Pull up from 17 off the mark. Franchisi gets the board for Gordon. He'll get it across the line. Bacon. 3 ball off the mark by Burnett and tipped into the air. Piercy gets the offensive board, going off glass with the lefty and scores. Jamari Piercy's first points of the night. But the lead for East Georgia is still 14. Opening minute and 25 here in the second half. Harris being guarded by Bacon. Will drive, he loses his footing. 3 ball good by Zyquan Grant. I think they're going to wipe up the perspiration there as Harris lost his footing. So again, South Georgia State and Georgia Highlands will be our 8 o'clock game. The 2 semi-winners will play at 4 tomorrow with a trip to Hutchinson, Kansas on the line. I swear they found the absolute most central part of the country and said this is where the tournament's going to be, because it is about as central in America in the center of Kansas as you can get. Been a while, but I've been there once, 1993. Turned 21 on that trip, so you can do the math. $18:22 left in this one as Franchisi will inbound to Christian Bacon. Curious if this has ever happened, if a lower seed has ever knocked off the 3, the 2, and the 1 seed. It's still mathematically possible for East Georgia. Of course, there's a lot of ball left in this one, and of course the host would have to get to the championship. They won it in 2011 when they were known as the Waycross College Swamp Foxes, as Franchisi will get it across the line. And he loses his footing, and you think he's going to be called for a push. Number 10, Gallman, called for the foul. I believe that's the first foul. That's his second foul. 18-14 left in the ball game. East Georgia has led wire to wire in this one. It's 49-32. Franchisi up top to Piercy, being guarded by Gallman. Puts up the scoop shot and scores. What an athletic move by Jamari Piercy. Lead for East Georgia now 15. Grant. Gallman back to Grant. Line contact. Oh, the dunk attempt swatted at the rim by Piercy. He still has it. And I think he was fouled around the free throw line by number 10, Gallman. That'll be his third. Coach Baldwin helping out down there with the perspiration. His Hawks will be playing next. Three ball is good by number 3, Burnett. 12-point lead, but just as quickly the dunk on the other end. Dante Howard. Long three, way off the mark there by Burnett, and I think Franchise's going to be called for the push. That's going to be his third foul. First foul of the half for Gordon as number 14, Williams, coming in for Jalen Gallman. East Georgia with the ball and a 14-point lead. We're at 16:50 and counting here in the ball game. East Georgia has led wire to wire, and it looks like Piercy's going to be called for a push. That'll be his second. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Crowd getting a little bigger as the home team coming up next. Howard to Williams. Sebro Jr. with the drive, the kick out, thought about the 3. Now he'll fire straight away, short by Taj Williams. Rebounded by Gordon's number 3, Christian Burnett. Bacon with it. He'll look to drive baseline. Piercy, nice spin move, lost it on the way up. It'll be East Georgia ball. 16:14 left, so closing in on that under 16-minute media timeout. Zyquan Grant. Z-Y capital Q, U-A-N, Grant. Lays one off here for Taj Williams. Now to Howard. Grant will fire the triple. Rims out. His 5'10 counterpart. Bacon the rebound. Piercy will drive all the way to the glass. Can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Bodies everywhere. It's Gordon coming out of there with it. Number 11, Dion Williams. Bacon will drive, and he'll draw the foul on number 21, Jalen Harris. We'll see if the officials notice the under 16. I think they called a warning on the Gordon coach, but our official has noticed it is our under 16-minute media timeout. We'll take it also here on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Back here in Waycross. Christian Bacon to the line. He has 8. 9. And gets them both. Gordon is lingering, but yet they have yet to get it into single digits. The lead is 12 and knocked away. It'll stay East Georgia ball. 15:21 left in this one. Harris thought about the 3, as did Grant. He'll instead muscle it on to Sebro Jr. The spin off glass short. Rebounded Piercy. Chance to get within single digits with a triple, but they'll get the and one possibility. I said they're about to get the layup. Now they could get the and one as Williams, as number 12, Howard, will be called for the foul. And it has been a long time since the deficit has been single digits. But Dion Williams can make it so with this free throw, and does. 9-point lead and a lot of time left. We're at 15 exactly. Harris will lay it off. Layup attempt no good, but the offensive board, Howard. They get 20 more seconds. Howard. Grant will move it across to number 21, Harris. As Howard gets it back, shot clock at 6. Harris will fire the triple, air ball, rebounded by Piercy. Here come the Highlanders. Bacon. Could get within 7 or 6 with this possession. Here is Dion Williams. Piercy. Baseline drive, reverse layup, it hits the bottom of the backboard. It's East Georgia ball. They'll try to push it with Grant. Harris. And pushed in the back as, Burnett said, yep, that's my foul. Third on Gordon, as it's like Oki to the scorers table for Gordon, but not before Sebro Jr. will shoot at least one of these two. He has 8. 13:49 left in this one. And gets the first. And gets them both. Sebro 4 of 4 from the line today. It's an 11-point lead. In the lane, bodies everywhere, and Grant comes out of there. Up ahead, everybody, the touchdown pass to Dante Howard. Big swing there. 13-point lead again. It's at 13-18. Time left as Bacon and Grant battling out front. Comes the screen. Bacon will drive. Oki to Piercy. Shot clock at 13. Piercy, and it's knocked away as as you get a good look of Jalen Harris coming right into your living rooms. I'm sure everyone at the scorer's table and you're surely very happy you didn't go airborne to try to save that. You scared the poor lady at the scorer's table. 12:56 left. And they're going to put a few seconds back at 13:01. 55-42 is our score. The 7th seed, East Georgia's led wire to wire. Gordon got within single digits for a brief moment. But it's been all Bobcats. Piercy with the drive, lost the handle. Oki gets it back. He loses the handle. It's stolen away. And, well, they're going to call it a shot clock violation, which is good for Gordon because that negates a layup on the other end. It's where if you're East Georgia, you're like, we want to take the play instead of the penalty. But this isn't football. Harris up top to Grant. Howard again. Shot clock at 10. In the lane, off glass, no good. Rebounded by Piercy. And he is fouled around midcourt by number 12, Dante Howard, and that's going to be at least 3 on him. Correction, team 5th, and it's only a 2nd foul. As Bacon will inbound, looking for Piercy, but instead to Burnett. Being guarded out front by Taj Williams. And it's stripped away. Here comes Grant. And he'll go off glass and score. Zyquan Grant now with 8. And all of a sudden it's back to 15. Piercy. 3 ball, top of the key, good by Christian Burnett. And it looks like Gordon has called time. It's at 11:56. It would have been the under 12 media timeout. It is a 30-second timeout here on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Interesting story, celebration from Kool and the Gang playing on the PA system. I remember, I believe I was a Cub Scout, age of 10, celebrating the Cardinals win over the Atlanta Braves in the NLCS. Sorry, everybody. We'll put it to you this way, your team's doing a lot better than mine the last few years. Speaking of Georgia, I saw, because I follow the Southern League, the Pensacola Blue Wahoos are in that league, the Mississippi Braves have been relocated to Columbus, Georgia. So they're single A in Rome, double A in Columbus, triple A in Gwinnett. So you don't have to go too far to watch the minor league affiliates for the Braves as East Georgia gets it across to Grant. 11:48 in counting. So we're going to see if the refs will call the under 12 media timeout since Gordon called the timeout. I think it was with 11:56, but we'll see. Grant will drive and kick. 15-footer rims out by Williams. It'll stay South Georgia ball. Okay, so this is the under 12 media timeout, as our referees are explaining to both coaches. Back in a minute here on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Back here in Waycross, specifically the campus of South Georgia State College. Game one of our doubleheader semifinal action in the GCAA men's basketball tournament, also known as Region 17. Winner today, winner tomorrow, and you go to Hutch. That is a foul as number 12, Dante Howard, to the line after a foul on number 4, Jamari Piercy. That's his third. And team foul number 4 for Gordon. Dante Howard to the line, D-A-N-T-E. So again, your hosts, South Georgia State and Georgia Highlands, will do battle 8 o'clock Eastern on that one. Dante Howard gets one. But this is the second, and the rebound by Gordon. Forgot to put that last three up there for Gordon. Sorry, folks. 58-45 is our score, 11-11 left. As Lamont, the drive, the kick out, Franchisi, the reverse layup. Kind of got pinned under the basket and was able to convert. Here comes Gordon again with an 11 and a steal. Franchisi with the drive and underneath the basket. Oh, almost a turnover. And a rebound, a missed chance there for the Highlanders. As Grant on the shot clock, 10:30 left in the game. Grant with the drive, the kick out. This is Howard. Grant in the corner, shot clock at 7. They got to hurry. Grant will draw contact on, it looks like number 3, Burnett. His third and 5 team fouls. I believe both teams at 5. So East Georgia will get another 20 seconds. 10:20 left in the ball game. As Piercy will get the steal. And he will, miss the reverse layup, but putting it back in is Burnett. It looked like Piercy was going to throw it down, but then at the last minute tried to go reverse layup. And thankfully for him, Burnett cleaned it up. Back to 11. Again, Highlanders hanging around in this one. I believe the lead was as many as 17. The fake and the turnaround is short. Franchisi the rebound. Chance again to get within single digits with 9:40 left. Franchisi top of the key. Piercy off the Franchisi screen. Bacon. He will drive, go off glass. Can't get it to go. The rebound, Cheatham for East Georgia. Grant will drive all the way. Oh, and he misses the layup. Missed the chippy, but Burnett was standing out of bounds with the rebound. As Malik Hinton will come in for Grant. 9:20 left in the game. East Georgia has led from the start. This is Jalen Harris. Shot clock at 10. 3 ball, far side. Good by number 12, Dante Howard. That's a big one. Puts the lead back to 12. So again, twice here in this half, Gordon gets within single digits and it doesn't last long. They'll try to do it again here. The drive, turn around, blocked by number 24, Cheatham. Here comes East Georgia going all the way to the goal. A little out of control, but he's going to go to the line. He being Jalen Harris. As Burnett, I believe, has picked up his 4th. And team foul number 6, so East Georgia will be in the bonus on the next foul the rest of the way. That's not good when you're Gordon and you're trying to battle back. As Harris gets the first. In South Georgia State, Georgia Highlands coming up at 8 Eastern time. Is that one good by Harris? He has, looks like 15. 63-49. Bacon will drive, go high off the glass, no good. Franchisi tries to get the rebound, and he does. He saves it. He'll throw one up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by East Georgia. Gordon gets back quickly. In the corner, 3 ball. That's an ill-advised shot there. Battle for the rebound, though. Bodies everywhere. Franchisi comes out of there with it. Pull up from about 15, no good. Battle for the rebound. Highlanders have it. Lamont, the offensive board. Franchisi is swatted by Cheatham, but Franchisi gets it back. Another try for Gordon. In the lane, score it in the foul as Cheatham fouls. I believe it's Lamont. So this will be our under 8 media timeout. Back in a minute here on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Daniel Lamont looking to convert a 3-point play. If anything, Gordon just needs a stop or two. I mean, they've gotten within 9 twice here in the half, but I believe both times East Georgia comes down on that next possession and scores to push it back to 11. And Lamont gets the free throw, 63-52, 11-point lead. 7:48 counting. This is Gallman now coming near side number 21, Harris. As they work it around the perimeter. Try to push it down low, but it's poked away. Piercy with the steal. 3 ball, far side is good. Here we go again. Zachary with his second triple, and all of a sudden it is a 9-point game. Make it 8, 63-55. It's the closest they've been in a long time. The drive off glass, it is blocked and saved. Good play there, Daniel Lamont. And a foul in the backcourt. As East Georgia coach has got his hands out saying why. That was my thoughts exactly. As both teams now in the bonus. Christian Bacon's going to be shooting what he hopes is 2 free throws. Rimming, no good by Bacon. Rebounded by East Georgia's Fred Seaborough Jr. 8-point game. The drive, the kick out 3, ball rims out. Here comes Piercy, and here comes Gordon. Piercy with it. He'll drive, get bumped, and no call. Rebounded by East Georgia. They will push Alley and the oop by Dante Howard. Big swing there, back to 10. 6:17 left. Bacon with the drive, the kick, and the and one chance. Lamont will be going to the line by number 9, Seabrough Jr. That's 18 fouls on East Georgia. So a chance to get within 7 and an eternity left, 6 minutes. And he gets it, he gets the roll. That's his 3rd and 1 he's converted tonight. We're under 6 minutes. It is a 7-point game. It hasn't been this close since early in the first half. Drawing, I think we're gonna get a travel, yes. As Grant will come in, as Hinton will be called for steps. As the great Jim Ross once said, business has just picked up, and it has. Highlanders rallying within 7. And just as I say it, there's a turnover. Here comes East Georgia all the way to the basket and scoring. I think we're going to get a delay of game warning. They're calling it on Harris. He threw the ball to the ref. Trying to say I didn't throw it away from it. I handed the ball to the ref. So Harris, I believe, will get the bucket. And the lead is 9. Piercy. The step back 3 is too strong. Franchisi, the offensive board. Gets away from a man. Piercy with it back. He will drive into a sea of black, and he loses the handle. And I think Piercy's going to be called for a foul. And I think he went into the ankle of Dante Howard, who is still down. So that's 4 now on Piercy. So now it's a free throw contest. Both teams in the bonus for the final 5:01. As fans for the home team continue to file in South Georgia State, looking to win the state title for the 3rd time in 5 years. Dante Howard to the line. And he gets the first. And Howard misses the second, but Piercy gets the rebound. 10-point game, we're under 5. 3 ball is good. Number 3, Christian Burnett, back to 7. 4:48 to go, and he steps out of bounds. As Harris, easily could have been an offensive foul. Here come the Highlanders. Down double digits pretty much the entire first half. A good part of this half, but they continue to battle and battle and battle. They're within 7. Bacon will be inbounding with Grant guarding him. Burnett. Lamont with the scoop, no good. The basket will not count. Lamont was fouled on the drive. Franchisi with the putback, but the foul was before that, as Harris will be called for the foul. That's 9 on East Georgia. Daniel Lamont, who has not missed from the stripe tonight, will get 2. 4:38 to go. It's a 7-point game. You can't see it in the shot, but Franchisi's in front of us saying, hey, can't we take the play instead of the penalty again? Because he would have got the layup, but he's pleading his case. But, yeah, that would have been Major League NBA continuation right there. As Daniel Lamont to the line for 2. Free throw good by Lamont. 6-point game. Bobcats looking to hold on for dear life, as Lamont will get them both. He's still perfect from the stripe. It's a 5-point game. Full court pressure from Gordon. This is Grant getting it across. 4:28 and counting. Harris. Seabro Jr. back to Zyquan Grant off the screen. Shot clock at 6. They got to hurry. The drive. Off the glass. It's swatted away, and Gordon has it. I believe it was Lamont on the rejection. Bacon. Lamont will drive, kick out. Burnett thought about the 3. Piercy will put up the runner from about 16. That's ill-advised, and the rebound by East Georgia. We're at 3:43. Grant, near side Harris. Shot clock at 4, the 15-footer short, and it'll stay East Georgia ball. Franchisi thought he had knocked it off of a Bobcat to no avail, and I believe this is our under 4 media timeout, our last one. Not sure, but Burnett is upset about something. He had to be pulled away back to the bench. We'll be back in a minute here on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Back to the action here where East Georgia will inbound. 3:21 to go. They lead by only 5. Because that lead has been about 3 times as much for good parts of this game. The scoop shot, good. What a finish there by Gallman. Lead is now 7. We're at 3:10. Bacon getting it across. And a ball batted away. I believe Sebro Jr. got a piece of it. They'll drive the other way and draw a foul. Looks like Bacon will be called for the foul. So we're at 7:41 local time. So it's got me thinking our nightcap might be a couple minutes late. We have 3 minutes left in this one. And like I said, this 2:56 could take forever. Both teams in the bonus, both teams with multiple timeouts. And some of the East Georgia players getting in the mopping duties over there. Got me thinking if he wasn't running camera, you might be over there doing the mop-up duty over here. This is much easier, I guess. This is an interesting story. I'm a newspaper guy by trade, been in Northwest Florida for about 30 years. There's an older coach at the school that I cover. He would go out there and mop the floor. I mean, this gentleman is close to 70. I'm like, Coach, why don't you get the young kids doing it? I said, I do it slow. It's like an extra timeout. I'm like, oh, clever. So he can mop the floor while his son is on the staff at Gulf Breeze High School. Shout out to Richard Cobb. I'm slowly having to shrink my space. All my gear here because fans continue to pour in. It's a Friday night and the home team is here. They will play, well, it's scheduled for 8 Eastern, but I'm telling you, it might be a few minutes late. I think we may have some blood, I believe. You see the trainer coming across the screen. After all that, Jalen Harris will be going to the line for a 2-shot foul. The Hawks and the Chargers will do battle next, as that's too strong by Harris. And misses both. But we have an off-ball foul. Oh, this is bad, as if you're a Gordon fan, as Lamont will be called for the foul. So I believe that's, so I guess it's 9 fouls apiece, so it's going to be double bonus the rest of the way. Sebro Jr. to the line, and he gets the first. So, yeah, if Gordon can secure the rebound, it's a 7-point game, and they're going the other way. But a foul is going to give East Georgia a chance to add to the cushion here. 71-63 here with 2:55 left. And gets them both. 9-point lead. .248 and counting. Bacon. Top of the key. Burnett. East Georgia switching on everything. Don't want to give up a three. The teardrop good by Bacon. 8-point lead. Make it 7. We're at 2.5. It's a must defensive stop if you're Gordon right here, as Grant and East Georgia is going to run this clock down. It's at 14, at 13. Game clock at 2:15. Oh, the turnaround for 15, no good. Franchisi the rebound. East Georgia coach comes off the bench in frustration. I'm like, why? As Piercy with the bucket and the timeout. Jamari Piercy, the Euro step, 2:03 to go. 2:03 to go. It's a 5-point game here on JockJive and the GCAA Sports Network. Back to the action here. We get a look at the Gordon bench. They're within 5. Franchisi will be guarding the 5'10 Grant, trying to inbound the ball. Again, here comes a trap, and they get away. Up ahead to everybody, and the dunk by Cheatham. Lead back to 7. Under 2 minutes at 1:50, going all the way. Bacon is stripped, and Piercy cannot save it. How big was this play? They had it trapped in the corner, the double team, and found Cheatham alone for the dunk. So Franchisi will be guarding again, the 6-foot forward on the inbounds pass, and they will get it in. They have a 2-on-1. Cheatham again, and gets the layup again. 9-point lead. We're under 100 seconds to go, specifically 1:33 right now. Piercy thought about the 3. Bacon will drive and then kick. Lamont in the lane, in trouble. He's got to get rid of it, and he throws it away. And another breakout layup. And it looks like East Georgia's going to hold on. The lead back to 11 after it was just 5 a moment ago. Franchisi. Bodies everywhere, stolen away, and another breakout dunk. And that's Dante Howard with the exclamation mark. I'd say maybe 60 seconds ago on the clock, it was a 5-point game. They've reeled off 8 in a row. So the number 7 seed looks like they're going to be in the title game tomorrow. They beat the 2 seed on Tuesday. They're about to knock off number 3 tonight. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be to the, I guess we call it the GCAA Sports Network, also known as JockJive. We have not gotten a final score on that women's final with East Georgia Tech, or East Georgia and South Georgia Tech. So an 8-0 run here by the Bobcats. Looks like they're going to be here tomorrow. So the Cinderella run continues as we see Coach Baldwin. I imagine was just telling Jalen Harris, hope to see you tomorrow. Of course, they got their own work to do. This is Coach Baldwin right there in the black down there in the corner, getting some, wiping some perspiration off the floor there. Don't drop your water bottle, Coach. You'll just waste your time as we were just talking about the start time. I'm thinking it's probably going to be about 8:20 because they do have to have the 20-minute warm-up. That's why I say in these tournaments, the only start time that's written in stone is the first one. The rest of them are in pencil. So Gordon battles valiantly here the final 8 to 10 minutes, but it's going to come up short as the number 7 seed is going to play for the title on Saturday. Long three by Burnett is good. Within 10, 53 to go. They're trying to foul Grant, and somehow he beats everybody, and alone again, Cheatham scoring and the foul. I think the Gordon coach to our right is saying they thought he fouled him in the backcourt. But the difference in this one was about the first 10 minutes. I mean, East Georgia hit him in the mouth right off the bat, and they tried to recover, got within 5, and that was no good. 12-point game. We're at 40 seconds. 3 ball, short. Bacon had the rebound. It's taken away. And somebody has fouled out, as we see the 5 fingers down below by multiple folks. Franchisi has fouled out. So if you're local, there are a handful of blue bleachers that we see on the far side. There's not a lot of real estate that hadn't been taken up, but there's a little. As Jacoby Cheatham looks to convert the 3-point play. Unless they called the foul on the floor. $37.8 left in this one as Cheatham misses both. As Williams, the drive, 3 ball off the mark, rebounded by East Georgia State. They'll throw it up ahead, and they're going to bring it out. The shot clock is off, as the East Georgia coach says, bring it out, and that is going to do it. They're just going to run out the final 15 seconds. The number 7 seed is going to play for the championship tomorrow. They went on the road to beat Albany Tech. They beat number 3 Gordon as the final seconds tick away. Your final score will be 82-70. So we'll be back here in about 20 minutes or so. So we will stop this stream and start the next one up. Like I said, you're looking somewhere in the neighborhood of 8:15 to 8:20 for the start of game 2 with the host South Georgia State and Georgia Highlands. So for now, we'll sign off. Jason Thompson wishing you a pleasant evening.